What's good, YouTube? We can see Oasis Protocol Rose has done some pretty crazy things in the last few weeks, being one of the top performers. And what's happening? So let's check it out in this video today. We're going to look at some technical analysis. What is Rose or Oasis Network, and where could the price possibly go from current trading levels? Well, we can see we've got a market cap $525 million at the moment, fully diluted at 1 billion, and we're actually looking pretty good. We're green despite the sea of red we're seeing amongst other cryptocurrencies. We're up 5% against Bitcoin, we're up 7% against Ethereum on the daily time frame. So yeah, this is an interesting one. Let's actually have a look. I've never heard of this project. It's a new one on the channel. By the way, guys, if you are new to this channel, make sure you do subscribe, as I'm doing a $200 giveaway, and all you got to do to enter is slap that subscribe button. So let's do this. Oasis Network today, we can see available on many exchanges, of course on your tier 1 flagship exchanges. It's all over Binance, KuCoin, Coinbase. That's where we're seeing the majority of the trading volume come through, and we are getting some healthy volume. Actually, it's looking very bullish in this bear market that we're in. So Oasis Foundation, Twitter, 168k followers right here. A better internet for all. Oasis is the go-to layer 1 blockchain powering the next gen of Web3 with privacy, speed, scalability, and the lowest fees in the DeFi space. So they want to be a huge core element of the metaverse, the NFT, the play to earn, you know, the layer 1 environment, and provide the most value to people that want to develop. And this is really interesting to see. So this is the website. I quite like it. It's nice and colorful, easy to navigate, really nice front end development, and lovely SEO, you can see. So a new era for the blockchain. Oasis Network is leading the privacy enabled and scalable layer 1 blockchain network to propel Web3 forward. You can see they've got meet the Oasis Network team, private and scalable DeFi, tokenizing data. I had a look at their mission just to understand a bit more about the project itself, and you can see it says designed for the next generation of blockchain. The Oasis Network is the first privacy-enabled blockchain platform for open finance and responsible data economy. Combined with its high throughput and secure architecture, the Oasis Network is able to power private, scalable DeFi, revolutionizing open finance and expanding it beyond traders and early adopters to mass markets. The Oasis team is made up of top talent from around the world with backgrounds from Apple, Google, Amazon, Goldman Sachs, UC, Berkeley, Carnegie Mellon, Stanford, Harvard, and more. So it certainly sounds like a very appealing place to put your money. I imagine the demographic of people within these, environments have a bit of something, and they all have something in common. I can imagine, yeah, they've certainly got a strong focus group. Let's call it that. DeFi. They're also dabbling in a DeFi at the moment. We can see experience a powerful DeFi ecosystem on the Oasis, close to zero gas fees with a super high throughput. So we can see Fountain Protocol, got Wormhole, Multi-Chain, Kyber Network. To be honest, I've only heard of a couple of these ones. I've heard of Fountain, I've heard of Kyber, but the other few I'm not too familiar with, so I have to do some research on these other decentralized platforms. And I like the transparency that we see here, team members and contributors. At the core of the Oasis Foundation is an international team of experts hailing from across Europe, and here we can see are some of the different leaders spinning the cogs over at the Oasis Foundation. So let's check out some price analysis today for Rose. And immediately what I identified is, looking at the 20-day moving average and also looking at the price historical data, we can see we're all the way back here. We're literally at the same area, and we found support almost perfectly. Look at that, this wonderful accumulation range. Here we were trading for 107 days, and then what happened? We saw a massive increase in the price. Now I'm not saying this is what's going to happen, but we did climb up 929%, and I don't believe that will happen this time around, not now anyway. Of course, we could still see a big pump to the upside from these levels, and you would imitate the same impulse wave, but I don't think it's going to happen yet. But I do think this was still a really good place to be accumulating, and you can see at the moment that was 107 days, and right over here is 91 days in so far. We haven't yet been rejected at this resistance level of 0.12, but it could be somewhere that we are on the way to. A very similar price structure. You see we had a bit of a descending triangle formation here. We get the descending triangle formation here as well, and we got that massive bounce. So that 0.046 price level was a key area to be accumulating, and did offer investors 156% increase if you did get involved. So you can see at the moment we're still massively down from the top over here at $0.59. We are down about 81% from the previous all-time high. We do have a lot of work to do for this project in order to claw back, or at least repossess some of these previous levels. So at the moment, I'm not feeling super bullish, because this is still a level that it must respect, this 0.05 level. We have to hold this level, and whilst this is a resistance, in my opinion, we could just still come back down. If we did come back down, then I would be feeling extremely bullish again. We might get a retest, we might retest once again, and then we might actually try a retest the resistance and break out at some point this year. So I am speculating a breakout soon. I don't know exactly when. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, you can see we're also starting to get some selling pressure here. On the daily time frame, we were overextended on the RSI with a bit of a bearish divergence too, so it doesn't look amazing, and we're quite overextended on that 20-day moving average as well. So usually we do retrace slightly and we come back down to the moving average over there. So I'll be looking out for that. You can see the first impulse took us down to the 0.382 Fibonacci range on the correction, and this one here has taken us down to just above the 0.382. It does look like we're getting a bit of consolidation here at these current levels, but it also looks like a bit of a slanted double top over there. So switching to the 1 hour, we can see we're getting that rollover, but we need to maintain this particular support level here over at 0.1 in order to prevent further capitulation and moving down. So if we can hold here, we're looking really good. We get that bullish reversal, come up to the 0.119 resistance level, and that's when we should see some continuation for the Oasis network. I think Rose, you know, the fact it's got a $524 million market cap certainly does show that there's good, you know, long-term potential here. We could easily see a 10 to 20x for this project. So keep an eye on it, watch this space. It's certainly one of the bigger ones, and it's rank 80 now. The previous all-time high, if we have a look, was all the way over here at 0.56. Previous all-time high market cap, we were looking at around, where were we? About 1.98 billion. So that's what we're looking at for pragmatic targets by the next crypto bull run. We want to exceed that. So doing a 5 to 10x is still realistic in the next crypto bull run. Worth noting, 50% of the circulating supply of the max supply of 10 billion is currently in circulation. I don't know what the tokenomics are like. I don't know if it's, you know, deflationary. I don't know if there's any burning implemented. I don't know what proportion of the tokenomics will be sort of reserved for the centralized exchange listings. But to me, this project looks good, and it gets the green flag from me. I think it certainly looks strong. And yeah, if we can hold here, let's see if we can target 0.12. Otherwise, we might just fold and retest this support of 0.1 before seeing some continuation to the upside. Crypto fear and greed index today, we're sitting at 42. We've bounced out of the extreme fear phase now, so the market sentiment has shifted once again. Maybe we're going to come back into the greed phase, not too sure just yet. Either way, I think the market as a whole is looking super healthy, considering where we are versus 2 years ago in extreme greed. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that sub. Like I say, I'm doing a $200 giveaway. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel. Come say hello in my Discord and the Telegrams as well for free crypto news and insights. I'll see you soon. Stay crypto safe. Bye now.